Hello, YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita. Welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you all so much for the continued love, support. I just love you all. Okay, so I know this month's tray is quite tiny. It's really small. And I'm not going to load too much on the tray for February. And that is because I will explain to you why. You guys, Navitus has sent me so much in PR. Okay, we got the Viva More Parfums, which is going to be like their sister company. We have Idola. We have the Navitus Discovery Set. We have Creme Imperial. And we have the Embrace. So I haven't unboxed these, I haven't smelled them, but clearly I will be digging all into Navitus for the month of February. So my tray of actual fragrances that I will be wearing, I wanted to keep it pretty, pretty small. So thank you to Navitus, and you guys, yes, you will be hearing a lot more about the fragrances they sent me, my thoughts on it, my opinions, and also thoughts on the Discovery Set and what they have to offer. So definitely stay tuned and look forward to that. So the first one that I want to talk about that will be on the tray this month is going to be this baby right here. This is Carved Oud, and this is by Tamine. You all know I love this house. And this was actually sent to me in PR as well. This was gifted to me by Twisted Lily. I was able to pick this out, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this fragrance. Now, many people will compare this to Tom Ford's Oud Wood, which they are extremely similar in note profile. So if you have Oud Wood, you don't need this one in my opinion, because they're very, very close. The only difference is whereas Oud Wood does not have the best performance, especially for that price point, Carved Oud lasts all day on your skin, all day. Okay, I wore it to work, and I was definitely getting a good 10 hours out of this fragrance. It smells absolutely beautiful. So if you love the scent of Oud Wood and you either don't want to pay that Tom Ford price point or you're disappointed with the performance, definitely check this out. And note that I am now a Twisted Lily affiliate, so you can save 10% on all of your Twisted Lily purchases. So be sure to check that description box below for all of the information, okay? All right, so next up on the tray is going to be, let me just go ahead and get it out the way, honey, because you already know she was going to be on here. This is Guidance. This is by Amouage. You guys, it's a whole obsession at this point. I have been talking about this one, ranting, raving, and it's just because I'm obsessed. What can I say? Guidance is from the nose of Quentin Beige, and he's just a perfumer that I have really grown to love. So many beautiful, modern day classics. Very feminine fragrances. Chloe Nomad, people love that one. Hibiscus Mahajat, Delina, Fleur Narcotique, Labelle. So, I mean, the man just has a knack for making beautifully feminine fragrances that, seem to appeal to quite an audience. Mass appealing, but still very unique, very beautiful. And Guidance is no different. Amouage is a very challenging house for many, especially if you're new to perfumes. This is not challenging. To me anyway, it's not, especially for this house. It's beautiful. Like, I would classify this as, some people say gourmandish. I don't really get a gourmandish vibe. I think the pear note in here is a little reminiscent of Labelle. So if you love the pear in that fragrance, you may love it in this one. It's a very sweet, delicious poached pear, and you pairing that with the rose, the Akagali wood, which makes it it just really takes it there. I love that note. It's incensey, it's rose, little jasmine sandbag. I mean, it's a stunner. It is a stunner. The sillage is insane. The longevity, okay, 10-12 hours, period. So when I say worth the price point, in my opinion, worth the price point, plus tax, plus tip, plus shipping, and then you can still add some more. I'm absolutely obsessed, and y'all go hear me talk about guidance for quite some time on this channel, all right? So sticking with the same nose, had to put DELINA on the tray. DELINA usually doesn't make the monthly tray, because I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know, I'm obsessed with all of them. Right now, DELINA EXCLUSIF is getting all the wears because I feel like this is just the time of year to bring this beauty out. It is a gorgeous rose, like incense, slightly oud, you know, creamy rose, fruity scent. It's got some lychee in there. I think this has pear, if I'm not mistaken. It's just one of my favorites, one of my top 10 for life, and I don't want to spend too much time on it because we know we love her. But right now, if you're watching, you know, live as it's airing, you can get this for 45% off retail if you shop Joma Shop. So check the description box below. This is the time to treat yourself or treat someone in your life for Valentine's Day and save a grip, okay? Like, these fragrances, they are pricey. Are they worth full retail? Absolutely, in my opinion. But if you have been eyeing Parfums de Marly and you just cannot, you know, spare the coins, this is the time to go ahead and, you know, add to cart. So again, check the description box below for details on that. Now, next up is one I have not worn in a little bit and brought her back out. And when I say, oh, why have I gone like, you know, 4 or 5 weeks without wearing SETA by Marisk? I don't know, okay? But it's like the weather is very flip-floppy here in Georgia, and right now we're getting a little cold front, and I'm just craving like those really, you know, sweet vanilla fragrances. But this one is like literally a fluffy vanilla cake. You take that light, airy, fluffy cake, and then you just drench it in a sugary amber. That is what SETA is. It is, I think, myrrh is the amber used. Don't quote me on that. I can't, you know, think of all the notes off the top of my head. But if you're into ambery fragrances, this is a very beautiful, sweet, but not cloyingly sweet vanilla fragrance that, in my opinion, is beautifully unisex, but leaning just slightly feminine. So I love that one. Okay, heavy rotation for February because I'm just like, you know, I'm always in the mood for a good vanilla, and that one is just one I've been craving a lot the past couple days. So it's on the tray. Now, this baby right here from Nest, this is the Balinese coconut perfume oil, and they had me at Bali. Okay, Balinese, like Bali is my favorite place on earth. Okay, best vacation ever. Like, if you if you have it on the bucket list, just go ahead and move it up to the top. If you enjoy like spa life, you need to move it to the top of the bucket list because it is everything, and I will be going back there next summer for sure with my daughter. But I digress. This is frangipani. It is coconut. It's sweet. It is so good. It is so beautiful. And I'm here to tell you that I bought this, maybe a couple months ago, but you don't have to wait to summer or spring to bring this out because I've been wearing it layered with my chocolate fragrances, you guys. So Chocolate Queen by Navitus, hello. If you pair these, you're gonna smell like an Almond Joy like piece of candy, but let's make it something that you will purchase out of a candy shop from Harrods or the Nordstrom Cafe, like something very upscale, not the $2 Almond Joy in the store. But I just want to put you in the mindset, chocolate, coconut, they go together, and that layering combo is literally giving me life right now. So you need to pick this up. If you were interested in it, go ahead and just get it because it's beautiful. It is literally what it says it is. It's very frangipani, it's very coconut, it's sweet, it's a little vanillic. So if you know that you love those two particular, you know, notes, I don't think you can go wrong with this. It is beautiful, and I'm just really enjoying it, you know, even in the colder seasons. So another thing it does go with is BLANCHE, which is also on the tray. This perfume, no stranger to the channel, okay? Blanche Batch. A lot of people get coconut from it. And that's why I'm saying these layer really well together. I don't necessarily get coconut. I do get something extremely lactonic though. Lactonic, a little touch of cacao, white floral. It's very heavy on the vanilla. Tuberose, the tuberose to me is not super prominent, but some people, you know, depending on how your nose picks up tuberose, it could be very tuberose centric. So test it before you, I don't think this would be a safe blind buy. I would always say test this particular fragrance because I got a decant and it was love at first sniff. Obsession ever since. Y'all already know that. If you've been, you know, rocking with me for a while, you know my love for this fragrance. And the dent, I mean, we about 50%. We about 50%. Okay, so the dent is definitely there, and these also layer quite beautifully. All right, so next up, you guys, we only have 2 more fragrances because, like I said, this tray is about to be small because February is pretty much going to be dedicated to trying all of these Navitus new fragrances that were sent to me. But next up is KAJAL. Oh my God. This is the very first fragrance they ever launched. This is KAJAL, pretty much signature. KAJAL EDP is the name of the fragrance. And this is just the most stunning, most feminine, powdery rose. That's what it is. It is very, very heavy on the orris root. So if you love orris root, this one is for you. Heavy rose. This is a very cocooning, enveloping beast mode rose scent. The performance on this thing is absolutely stunning. So if you love a scent profile, you know, that is like that, or if you enjoy those really heavier musky or powdery fragrances like Tiziana Terenzi's, this one absolutely put on your radar. And I think Joma Shop may still have this one on sale as well. So I think my sister got this for me for Christmas, and I think she only paid like $105 or $109 or something like that. So half price. Last but not least, honey, Gentle Fluidity Gold. Gentle Fluidity Gold is that girl, okay? I had not worn this in a couple months, and something told me, you know what, we trying to feel classy today at work. I wore it, and it was like compliment city. I was working an accident. This lady was like flipping out. She was like, you smell so good. What is that? I had to tell her several times. You can tell when people just ask just to be nice, and you can tell when people are literally making a mental note and they ask you to repeat it so that they can remember to like Google it or write it down later. But yeah, she was definitely feeling MFK's Gentle Fluidity Gold, and so was I. I felt so classy, so chic, so amazing. Even though I was in uniform and a gun belt, it don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what you do for a living. You can always have a wonderful feminine flair about yourself if that's the vibe you're trying to give. And that was, you know, me on this particular day. So beautiful, woody, musky vanilla that is just top tier, period. So if you never tried it, I don't know what you are waiting on. One of my very first niece purchases, and it's just absolutely stunning. What can I say? It's a masterpiece vanilla scent. You guys, that is the video for today. My tray, like I said, is sparse, but I would say it's still going to be a pretty amazing February. What are your thoughts? Make sure you drop me a comment. Let me know fragrances that you plan to wear for February. I want to know. All right. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, you guys. Notification bell is turned on to all. And last but not least, give this video a big thumbs up if you found any value in the content. It has been real. I love you all, YouTube. And I will catch you guys on the next one.